So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Nico Williams. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Played with speed from back to front. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. And this is Bale. Now it's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Real chance! And he's following up! And he gets rid in a hurry.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Very nicely done. He's had it taken off him. Busquets, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it? It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Barcola certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi's there's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, what a climb! And he's heaved it away. That's a cute ball. It's out for a goal kick. Nico Williams. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Barcola. Aimed in towards the centre. Williams! And that is wildly off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's Van Basten. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's neat. Crosses it in here. Threads one in, and this is Kagawa. He is through here. Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nedved. Marseille upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Messi. Now, can they get him away? Kagawa. Cross into the... Oh, smashing header! Thuram attempts a clearance. Nico Williams. Played out towards the right wing. Kagawa. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's a good ball out wide. Looking to play him in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Messi. Busquets. Cruyff. Now it's Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's been caught napping! Roberto Carlos. Van Basten. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. It's a promising position, chance to deliver. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Van Basten has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Bale. Shot a goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Cruyff gets into a good position. And Cruyff! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Belletti. And it's Messi. And it's Conte. Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Couldn't squeeze it through. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cruyff. Oh, it's Van Basten. Messi. Ball played for Conte. Bale. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's intervened well there.
Marseille are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Bale. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Busquets. And this is Cruyff. Looking for the run. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
75 minutes played.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. He rises! Cleared without complication. Busquets. He's gone for goal! Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Messi! Well, that is rather wayward.
Messi clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Opts for safety, and the keeper's got it again. Pickford, a keeper with complete command over his defence. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Great vision. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the right. That's been slipped through. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that has not gone well. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway. Ah, he's given it away. He's through, now is he in? He's one-on-one, surely! He's having a shot! There it is! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
The goal scorer.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Dumfries. Out again for a throw-in. Now it's Hazard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram is... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite... Can he finish? They've scored! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against... Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kagawa clears. And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Ronald takes a shot! A dangerous moment avoided, only just.
Well, that's the risk you have to take when you're fully committed to attack, Peter. They're going to leave a few areas unattended.
And that has left him in a heap. Mohamed Salah, given the lift of his goal. Kagawa. He's on it, can he get away? It's a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu, passing is crisp and sharp, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Looking for the run. Barcola receives it in a wide position. He has found the way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Some good work on the right flank here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos. Vids. And it's Schneider. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Thuram. And he's well positioned. It's Azar! No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He might be in here, and the shot! Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That's a delicate pass. Barcola finds himself offside. DiMarco. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger, lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes has been
That defending
indicated.
is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Hazard. He's found the way through. Crosses it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Schneider. And it's made its way to him. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pressure coming in from all directions. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Kagawa. Can he get on the end of this?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kagawa is wide and looking to get onto this. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Now a sudden chance to counter. It's a searching pass, and the through ball. Oh, look at the space here. Owen, nice control. Conte, backward it goes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Decent chance! It's there! And they've got their lead back. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Murillo promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to gift it back. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. And it's Azar. And they've switched it over to the other side. Kagawa. Oh, this is a terrific run. That's good play. Now the cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Drogba. David Villa. Oh, well played, well played.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Now it's Batistuta. Just eases him off the ball. Kagawa. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lampard. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. He won't be happy with that one. Reinders. Kagawa. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Villa. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Serginho.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Passing nice and neat. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Reinders. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kaká. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Reinders. Kimmich. Lampard, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Azar. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kaká. Kagawa. And it's Drogba. And it's made its way to him. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Reinders. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. In towards the back stick. Conte. Kagawa. That's an imaginative pass. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that is as far as they're going to go. In by Kagawa. Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Serginho. Hazard. This is promising. And it's Kagawa. Reinders. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Oh, not quite. Serginho. To Hazard. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
That gets things going for the second half.
David Villa.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Number 17. Schneider.
And he's
Number
managed to get
22,
free. Great
Henry.
goes for a shot!
Substitution in progress.
And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Kimmich. Gnabry. And it's Reinders. Bullish header! Caught offside that time. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that's going right the way across. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Pedri. That's tidy. Schneider's cross. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gently done. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good-looking ball. Here's Rodri. And here's Batistuta. There they go, hunting in tacks. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
25, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field is number 18, Owen. Substitution.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Azar. Kimmich. Rodri. And it's Roberto Carlos. Messi.
Woohoo! Ein neuer
Danielson
Abonnent.
acted in a wide position. Schneider.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Strong running down that left flank.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's very neat. And he's gone backward here. He has found the way through. He gets big. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Messi. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Reinders. And that's a good ball. Shot, surely! And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
To replace him is
So we have our breakthrough.
Vinicius
Well, when the
Junior.
going gets tough, etc.,
Substitution in progress.
they can still turn this round, I think.
And he's straight offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedri. Beckenbauer. Now he's off and running. And it's Azar. Kimmich wins the duel this time. Rodri. Oh, it's Batistuta. That has been slung wide. Danielson. Swings in across. He's had a shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Pedri gets into some space. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Shifted it to the flank. Danielson could try cutting inside here.
There will be
He
5
is
minutes
through
added
here.
time.
Drives it in. No, that's too long. Roberto Carlos. Pedri is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Reinders has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it
Hello,
might not feel
everybody,
like
and
that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Foot in. No, it's come to nothing. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just eases him off the ball. Camavinga, Vinicius Junior. And it's Azar. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Nico Williams. Oh, what a ball! Hazard gets into some space. Now it's Osimhen. Yamal. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Hazard.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Over to the other side. He's had it taken off him. DiMarco goes on a run down the left wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Osimhen, and he's had it nicked away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Strong running down that left flank. Roberto Carlos. Nico Williams. And here's Van Basten. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Osimhen. Vinicius Junior. Floated through. Pickford getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos. Conte. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Barcola. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Out to the right. Sané. Very nicely done. Conte. Now it's Williams. Great chance! He scored! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos. Nico Williams. Conte. Now it's Van Basten.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Van Basten. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Just a quick
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 24.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Number 23. Kagawa.
Roberto Carlos. Now Nico Williams. Nico Williams going full tilt down the left. And that's a throw-in. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. He is just caressing the ball. He's taking on the lot of them. Incoming delivery. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That is Conte. Now it's Barcola. Osimhen. Delivered across. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Sane could try cutting inside here. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Tries a deft little ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Stood up well to him there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kagawa. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Has a look up and drives it forward.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He is through here. Nico Williams, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Some resolute defending there.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Osimhen! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
All Black breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. DiMarco charging forward, the ball at his feet. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a searching pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Roberto Carlos. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Rodri. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Osimhen! They get a throw in. Very much into the last knockings. Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk. Rodri. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Out for a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nuno Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cruyff! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's Azar. And here's Barcola. Played into space. And a chance! There it is! The breakthrough strike! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nuno Mendes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Chance! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Conte. Pedri. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Shot a goal! They've scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
Ah, he's given it away. And it's Azar. Barcola. Not the most convincing of passes. He might be in here! Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Nuno Mendes. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, that looks a decent ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That is a brilliant interception. Van Basten on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Saliba. He's bit. Can he finish? And it's hoisted clear. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Cafu. That's a throw. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Cafu. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Kagawa. Nuno Mendes. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go at the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Real chance here. Now there's a fine ball. Kagawa. And the finish! Saliba. Now Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way. And Batistuta! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's a little off target. Knocks it into space.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Now it's Mbappe. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out.
Mbappe! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Barcola shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
This is their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! He scores! Into the lead once more. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Roberto Carlos charging forward, the ball at his feet. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Beckenbauer. Conte. Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him. A lot of space ahead of him. Pedri. And it's Hazard. Now this could be a chance. Beckham. Now who's going to be first to this? That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kagawa!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Cruyff. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Now it's Kagawa. No, that was never going to make it. Nicely shaped ball. Played into space out wide. Oh, they could be caught out here. Conte. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's good play. And this is Kagawa. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Referee has just said play on. I think we're just about done here. Looking to play him in. And the through ball. He's picked his way through. And the keeper beats it away.
Foram indicados 2
Smartly
minutos de
reclaimed.
acréscimo.
Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. Kagawa. Now it's Barcola. Great vision. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mendes cuts it out, tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Conte. And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. Now it's Haaland. Lampard. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Haaland receives it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass is just off target. Hazard. Showing good feet. Looking to go deep. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Searching pass he's played there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Taken back almost at once. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. It's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Cafu is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now that looks a decent ball. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Passing is crisp and sharp. He has found the way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Azar. Sané. And this is Sané. He's got away. Chance! It's in! The breakthrough strike! That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, he's been caught. Decent chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Barcola duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Barcola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
2 minutos de descuento.
Lampard. Conte. Oh, Red, nice interception. A probing pass. Kagawa. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are back on the way. Triol cuts out the pass. Neymar. Now it's Haaland. And it's Lampard. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Azar. Now it's Barcola. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. And the keeper has it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cafu. Conte. Now it's Azar.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Sané. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a key interception. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. No, again there's no way through. Sané has created 1 goal already. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Barcola. Played out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. They're urging him to shoot. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Haaland. Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passes short and sharp. Some really good ball movement. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Hazard hurtling down that right flank. Hazard. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Davids. And it's Lampard. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Haaland. Roberto Carlos. Kagawa. That has been slung wide. Kagawa. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Sané. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Conte. And here's Barcola. We expected better, and so did he. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's definitely not his best. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Kagawa. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Now it's Haaland. Stood up well to him there. Beckenbauer. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Barcola. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Barcola. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cafu. That's that, the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello,
hours, it
everybody,
might
and
not feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal! It's in! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He is through here. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it out wide. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's picked it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's managed to get free. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shoots! He scores! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted, and he shoots! In he goes again! It's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 24 minutes is...
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
No way through. And here's Messi. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Sané tries to pass it through. Now, this could be a chance. That's good defending, very good defending. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Pinches it off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. Conte. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Sané. Threads one in. Good ball, good take. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham clears and reclaimed it in a trice. It's a searching pass. Rodri. And it's Belletti. He's got away. Kagawa. Adams spots it and intercepts. Belletti. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Hazard does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Conte. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. And Messi! No, that's just wide.
Nagoya Grampus certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.